Despite its scientific progress, ethical concerns about embryonic stem cell research have been voiced by doctors, scientists, women's groups, and ethicists.
In embryonic stem cell research, what makes the controversy so intense is that a nascent human being, that is an embryo at the 1-week stage, is being destroyed for its body parts, if you will, its stem cells. It is to use nascent human life as a corn crop ripe for the harvest.
Well, there probably is many definitions of human life as there are scientists. But one thing I'm absolutely convinced of is that an embryo in a dish is not a human life, and it's certainly not a person.
Well, I don't think that's a scientific statement. I think it is a human organismal life in the dish. And it's a common tool of rhetoric in political arguments to win by redefining the terms. And I don't think either side should do that.
Well, the scientific definition of human life, I think within the context of what we're talking about is that human life begins at conception.
It's admittedly very tiny. It's admittedly in its earliest stages of development. And so the question is, does it have the moral worth that we assign to later stages of human development?
Fertility treatments are now so effective that the vast majority of time we have excess embryos. And the question is, what do we do with those embryos? Do we pick them up? Do we just throw them in the trash? Do we discard them? Or do we find something useful to do with them?
The issue isn't about leftover embryos. The issue is whether or not we can use human life instrumentally.